Have you ever pressed the wrong button in an elevator? What if that one simple mistake sent you somewhere you were never meant to be? For Lena Torres, a late night at the office was about to become a one-way trip into the unknown. It's 10:47 p.m. Picture this, a deserted office building, rain lashing against the windows, and the quiet hum of fluorescent lights. Lena is the last one left, just finishing up a report. She packs her bag, ready to call it a night, and steps into the empty elevator. She presses G for the ground floor. The doors slide shut, but the elevator doesn't go down. It jolts upwards. Lena frowns, looking at the display panel. The numbers are climbing past the top floor. Then they start descending past G, past B1, B2, B3, B4. The display blinks a chilling message, B13. But her building only has 4 basement levels. There is no B13. It's just a glitch, she tells herself, her voice a nervous whisper in the silent metal box. But her heart starts to race. The elevator stops with a heavy metallic thud that feels final. The doors slide open, not to a familiar parking garage, but to a long, dim hallway. Just the hum. She instinctively reaches for her phone to call for help. No signal. Of course. Just as she hesitates on the threshold, deciding what to do, the elevator doors slam shut behind her with a deafening bang. She's trapped. Her only way forward is down the terrifying, unknown hallway. At the far end of the corridor, a single red light blinks rhythmically above a heavy steel door. A sign on it reads, "Archive Room." Why would there be an archive room on a floor that doesn't exist? Pushed by a desperate mix of fear and a sliver of curiosity, she shoves the heavy door open. The sight inside makes her blood run cold. The room is vast, filled with hundreds upon hundreds of gray filing cabinets, stretching into the shadows. They look ancient, dusty. But it's the labels on the drawers that make her stop breathing. Their names. And then she sees it. On a cabinet right in front of her, written in bold black ink, Lena Torres, her own name. Her hand trembles as she pulls the drawer open. It's filled with a single thick file. Inside are photographs. Dozens of them, all of her. There's a picture of her getting coffee this morning. One of her talking on her phone on the way to work. Another of her standing in her own apartment, looking out the window. Every moment of her day, captured by an unseen watcher. Her stomach churns. She flips to the last photo in the stack. The timestamp in the corner reads 10:47 p.m., the exact moment she stepped into the elevator. She drops the file, the photos scattering across the dusty floor. The lights in the room flicker violently, then die, plunging her into near darkness. And that's when she hears it, a sound from the hallway behind her. A metallic clank, then another. It's the sound of slow, deliberate footsteps. Someone or something is coming. Who's there? She screams, her voice cracking with terror. The only answer is a sound that's even worse than silence. The soft, wet sound of breathing. Heavy, close, and definitely not her own. Panic takes over. She spins around and sprints back toward the elevator, her heart hammering against her ribs. She slams her hand on the call button, again and again. The doors feel like they take an eternity to slide open. As she scrambles inside, frantically jabbing the close door button, a figure emerges from the darkness of the hallway. A shadow. Tall, featureless, standing perfectly still, just watching her. The doors finally begin to close, and just as the gap narrows to a sliver, the lights in the entire building cut out completely. The elevator plunges into absolute blackness. It doesn't descend. It lurches upward, shaking so violently she's thrown against the wall. It feels like the whole world is coming apart. Then, as suddenly as it started, it stops. The lights flicker back on. The doors slide open. Lena stumbles out, gasping for air, onto what should be the ground floor. But it's wrong. It's all wrong. The familiar front desk is gone. The scuffed marble floors are now polished and new. The walls are a different color. Even the company directory on the wall lists names she's never seen before. It's her building, but it's not. She runs outside, desperate for the familiar chaos of the city. But the streets are dead silent. No cars, no people, no lights in any of the surrounding buildings. The world is empty. Her phone, which had been useless just moments before, suddenly buzzes in her hand. A new message from an unknown number. Her fingers shake as she reads the single line of text. Welcome to B13. She drops the phone, the screen shattering on the silent pavement. Behind her, the elevator lets out a soft, polite ding. The doors are sliding open again. Inside, a small red camera light blinks, recording her. The floor indicator above the door lights up. It reads, Next stop G. But Lena has a horrifying realization. This time G doesn't stand for ground. It stands for gone. The doors wait open, inviting her to her next and final destination. What do you think happened to Lena? And what would you do if you found yourself on floor B13? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you love stories that mess with your mind, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into the unknown. Thanks for watching, and try to take the stairs next time.